Hello, everybody. This is Carolyn, Outdoors, Tennessee. Everyone just sit back and enjoy.
Hey, folks, listen. I want y'all to check out Hoppy's Lures. Whole bunch of them around me, over on this side and over here on this side as well. Hoppy's Lures are made by fishermen for fishermen. You can Google Hoppy's Lures and go online and order them, have them shipped directly to you, or you can go to any of the sporting goods stores that stock them and pick them up yourself. But Hoppy's Lures is one of the best spinner baits, one of the best jigs you can buy. Hoppy's Lures been around a long time. They're made by fishermen, for fishermen. I want you to check them out. I've got Jake Davis with me. Jake, you got a lot of people ready to go fishing. Tell me all about it.
Herb, you know, what we've got here is the fourth stop of the state trail, along with the South Central Region Trail. We're having a joint tournament tomorrow out here on Percy Priest. We've got people lined up here waiting to get numbers. You've seen us starting to set up here. We're looking at probably about 162 boats tomorrow going out of Clayton Sanders. We'll be launching in the morning. We'll call numbers, safe daylight, and these guys know that they better be in the water because we're calling numbers. First weigh-in is going to be at 1 o'clock with the juniors. Then we'll start weighing in the high school students somewhere around 2 o'clock. Will be the first flight due in a 15-minute staggered. So, you know, it looks like it's going to be a good tournament. Guys are dressed well. They know it's going to be a little cold tomorrow. So the guys and gals, don't mean that, you know, we got Miss Alyssa and a few other young ladies out here. But they're dressed well. They're ready for the weather. And I know we've had a long winter break here since, you know, 1st of December was our last tournament. We had the card tournament and we had a regional tournament down on Normandy, the Brandon Card tournament out in East Tennessee.
Now, didn't you tell me you had something going on down in Tim's Ford?
We're down.
TWRA.
Yeah, we are.
About that?
Well, what we did, and a lot of these anglers that are here today have been down there helping with the habitat. We had a grant this past winter, last fall actually, from AFCO, and that allowed us to build a whole bunch of habitat for Tim's Ford. And with the TWRA, we sat down, the commissioners and I and the staff at TWRA, you know, Chief Fisk and Director Carter, and we come up with a plan to try and get this to go statewide to get the kids to help new habitat around the lakes and our reservoirs, because, you know, they're just a barren wasteland in a lot of these places. So the TWRA kicked in their habitat crews. Our kids went out and helped them build them and helped them place them. This last week they were on Old Hickory, and they placed 410 what we call spider block fish attractors on Old Hickory. The Mount Juliet team did, and I believe Gallatin helped them in the adult side of the Tennessee Bass Nation.
Had a whole bunch of people come
Yeah,
out.
but you know, statewide we've put out just about 5,000 fish attractors this year in different reservoirs. Majority of them been here in middle of Tennessee, but we've been trying to get some of the other reservoirs going as well.
Well, I expect a whole bunch of big turnout tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow about what time?
I'll see you first thing in the morning, most likely about 4 o'clock. We're going to get ready to, you know, finish registration up, what hasn't registered tonight. And then, you know, we're calling numbers. It should be right around 6:30. We're going to start calling numbers.
I'm excited about it. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Herb.
Everybody, another episode of Outdoors Tennessee. We're at Academy Sports right here in Smyrna, Tennessee. Ma'am, what is your name?
Alyssa Taylor.
And where do you go to school?
Walker Valley High School.
And what's that close to?
It's about 45 minutes above Chattanooga.
All right. What has fishing done for you? And what I mean by that, has it inspired you to do better in school and a future of fishing?
Well, of course, we all have to do good in school to be able to fish. And I'm a junior in high school, and I've fished since my freshman year, like through high school, and I really enjoy it. And David Lowry and Jake Davis put on a great trail. I'm thinking about fishing college. I've talked to several different universities and stuff, so I'm thinking about it.
Well, I'm going to throw in Bethel University because they do bring in fishermen and students to go to their college to fish, but I'm sure there's other colleges.
Oh, yes, there is multiple colleges. Tennessee Tech has a team. Carson Newman has a good team, and I'm supposed to go tour UNA, University of North Alabama, because they're supposed to have a good fishing team as well.
Do you have any plans for what you're going to try to do tomorrow, or have you thought about what you're going to start fishing with tomorrow, or anything you want to? I mean, you don't really have to answer that if it's going to interfere with your fishing.
Well, it's all a thought process, and there's a lot that you have to consider going into it, knowing that I didn't get to pre-fish today, so I mean, I guess we'll just have see how it is tomorrow and go from there.
Well, ma'am, thank you so much for taking time. And what are you wearing there?
These are Fish Monkey gloves. They're one of the sponsors of the Tennessee Bass Nation High School Trail. Check them out. They're really good.
Are you going to be wearing them tomorrow?
I may if it's like starts to warm up a little bit.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending time talking to us.
Thank you.
All right, sir. What's your name?
Keegan Sanders from Franklin County High School Bass Fishing Team.
Franklin County. Would that be around Deckard or somewhere, Winchester?
Yes, sir, Winchester, Tennessee. And we're just here hopefully to catch some fish tomorrow morning.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
All right, what's your plans after you get ready to graduate? What's your plans?
I'm actually planning on going into the Army. Rather do that instead of, college. Or I thought about fishing for college, and I just thought more about it, and I think the military would be best bet for me.
Well, they got so many opportunities in the military. You can find you something good to study.
After military, I might pick back up on fishing and do some more higher level stuff then, but right now it's just going into the military and doing that.
Well, sir, take the time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No problem.
And what's your name?
Maddie.
And where do you go to school?
Whitwell.
And where's that?
It's, where is it at?
Marion County.
Marion County, yeah.
Marion County?
Mm-hmm.
How far is that from here?
About 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours. What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. What have you learned and what have you gotten out of fishing on these fishing teams?
Patience. Yeah, I learned a lot of patience catching, like, fish and stuff.
Well, learning patience is inspiring you to do better in fishing, to advance farther.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And, sir, what's your name?
My name's Clayton Anderson.
And where do you go to school?
I go to Whitwell.
What grade you in?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. Well, what have you learned from fishing from these teams?
I learned just to kind of calm down and take it as not as a aggressive sport. It's more just to have fun, just in patience.
What are you going to do after high school?
I'm going to college electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering. Well, congratulations to you and hope you do well tomorrow.
Thank you.
And, ma'am, same to you.
Thank you.
Tell you what, they've got people lined up all over Academy Sports right here in Smyrna, Tennessee. We got all these fishing teams from all over Middle Tennessee. They're lined up all the way down to the other end of the store. Hopefully we can get a few more interviews with them. And best of luck to all these high school students. I've got to get you in camera. I didn't want to cut your head off or anything. What's your name?
Kaleb Mabry,
Where you go to school?
Franklin County High School,
What grade you in?
11th.
11th grade. What has fishing done for you to inspire you to fish, and has it done a whole lot to help you?
Yeah, it got me out of the house. I used to be addicted to video games. Now I actually go outside and fish.
Are you having a good time fishing?
Oh, yeah.
What are you planning to do after you get out of school?
Go to work at Nissan.
Nissan Smyrna?
No, Nissan in Winchester.
In Winchester. Well, they're hiring.
Yeah.
Have you already put your application in over there?
No, sir.
Go put your application in, let them know what's going on in school, and then after you graduate, they'll probably let you come on to work.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought of that?
Yeah.
All right. Just be careful, Mom. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your name?
Peyton Price,
Where do you go to school?
Grady County,
Grady County. I think that's down there around
Mont Eagle.
Mount Eagle. Boys, so y'all rode a little bit.
Yes, sir.
What grade are you in?
Not
Ninth grade. Sir, what's your name?
Eli Stevenson.
What school you go to?
I go to Huntland, but I fish for Grundy County.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Junior. What's fishing? How has fishing inspired you?
It's just never give up. You never know when the next bite's going to come. You never know when the next opportunity in life's going to come. So just keep working and you'll get what you want.
What about you?
I can relate to him. Just keep fishing, keep your head down, and keep going.
And keep going. Sometimes you're going to catch them. Sometimes you're not going to catch them. But your attitude is the same because you might do better next time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I hope y'all do good tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Luke Meeks,
Where you go to school?
Grundy County,
Grundy County. I've already talked to somebody at Grundy County a while ago. What grade are you in?
9th.
Ninth grade. How has fishing inspired you to fish, and what are you getting out of fishing?
Learning where the fish are at, learning how to fish so you can become better as you get older.
And Now, you've got to have certain grades or something in school to be fishing, correct?
Sir.
Is this helping you with your grades and stuff, or
It's making me do good in school because I love fishing, making me want to get good grades so I can be out here fishing.
and do more, correct?
Yes.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm Summer Days,
What school you go to?
Grady County.
You need to speak a little louder. What grade you in?
I'm a sophomore.
What's fishing done for you, and how has it inspired you?
Just kept me out of trouble, gave me something to do, just something fun.
Well, but you got to get your grades, keep your grades at a certain level to stay in this program, don't you?
Yes, sir. Straight A's.
Straight. Well, there you go. What's your what do y'all got planned to do tomorrow?
Hoping to win this thing. I want to take it home.
There you go. I don't want to ask you any specific about how you're going to fish, but you're going to be out there working hard tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go, boys. I appreciate you talking to me. Thank you for your time. Thank you. What's your name?
Michael Evans.
Where you go to school?
Whitwell High School.
Whitwell High School. I think I've talked to people at Whitwell High School earlier, or it could have been the last tournament. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Well, tell me how fishing has inspired you in school, and what has it done for you since you started fishing?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's just, I don't really know.
Well, I mean, you got to keep your grades up, right?
Yeah, I got to keep my grades up. So I guess it inspired me to keep my grades up. Yeah.
And inspired you to get along with other people and work with people?
Yes, sir.
Those are hard questions, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So thanks for talking to me. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Bailey Evans.
And what school you go to?
Marion County High School.
And where's that at?
It's in, Marion County.
And
Tennessee.
Jasper, Tennessee. You drove pretty good ways, didn't you?
Yes, sir, I did.
How has fishing inspired you?
Well, in a lot of ways, I guess to do good in school where I can get out there and go fishing. So I guess that's one way it's inspired me to go out there.
So when you're out there fishing and you lose that fish or you don't catch any today, you keep your hopes up for what may come down the road, correct?
Yes, sir, all the time.
I mean, you don't really know. You could be at a spot and you could cast and nothing. He could cast, he could catch it, so you don't ever know.
Yeah, like a buddy of ours today, he was just throwing a random place and hooked up with an 8-pounder.
Really?
Today on Percy Priest, so you never know.
Well, Percy Priest produces a lot of 8-pound bass.
Oh yeah, it was pretty cool.
Well, thanks for talking to us, Bill. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Be safe, and you too, sir.
Hey.
What high school do you go to?
Coffee County.
Oh, I've been down there around Deckard, Winchester, or somewhere in there.
Manchester.
Manchester. What grade are you in?
Sophomore.
How has fishing inspired you to fish, or to get motivated into it?
My dad's a big fisherman, so I grew up fishing, and my cousins all fish with me. So
You can folks are fishermen?
Yes, sir.
So what did I ask you? What grade you was in?
Yes, I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. What are you planning on doing later on in high school or college, or you planning on taking this fishing a step farther when you graduate?
Hopefully, I guess, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of colleges you can get accepted with scholarships, right?
Yes, sir. That'd be fun.
So I'm going to see you tomorrow come across stage with some big bag of fish?
Yes, for sure.
For sure, okay. When I do, now listen, we're going to have a tent set up to the left of the stage. So when after you weigh your fish in and get them in the water, will you come back and talk to us?
I will.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Folks, I'm going to tell you what, they're still lined up over here at Academy Sports right here in Smyrna, Tennessee. We got a bunch of fishermen. Got to get registered for in the morning, and they're just lined up all down through the store. How do, sir? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. What school you go to?
Riverside High School.
What's your name?
Avery Whitwell.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Senior. How has fishing inspired you?
Well, it's kind of came through my dad, and we fished tournaments my whole life.
So what are your plans after you graduate?
I'm going to fishing college.
What college do you think?
North Alabama.
North Alabama. Boy, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, Alabama, they got a pretty good fishing team.
Yeah, they do. They're real good.
I want to tell you, hope best luck tomorrow and be safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, come up here. What's your name?
Jackson Holbert.
And what school?
Riverside High School.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Can you tell me how fishing has inspired you to get into fishing?
Well, he taught me everything I know, if you want me to be honest. And then from there, got bigger and bigger. My love for it grew every time I went.
So now you know there's a lot of scholarships for you. If you do good in school with your grades, well, of course you have to do that to stay on the team anyway.
Yes, sir.
When you come out of it, there's a lot of colleges that you can go right into fishing, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
Oh, you got any secret plans for what you're gonna do tomorrow?
Not yet. I'm kind of worried.
And worried about you?
Nah, not really. We ain't on much of a pattern.
Just gonna fish random.
Yeah, just go ahead and go at it.
Well, I hope you best of luck, sir, and thanks for stopping.
Thank you.
Sir, thanks for stopping.
No problem.
Young man, what's your name?
Daniel.
Where do you go to school?
Walker Valley High School.
And where's that located?
Cleveland, Tennessee.
How has fishing inspired you?
It's just taught me to be honest and live life to the fullest, pretty much.
So when you go out there and you don't catch the fish, and you don't have a good day, you still have a positive attitude toward fishing?
Absolutely.
So I expect you to do pretty good tomorrow. I see you come over stage with 18, 20 pounds.
I will win it.
18, 20 pounds.
Absolutely.
And when you come off stage, we're going to talk tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir. Sir, what's your name?
Hey, sir, Robertson.
Where you from?
McMinnville, Tennessee, Warren County.
Warren County High School?
Yeah.
How has fishing inspired you?
It's made me want to try harder and stuff I love doing.
So now you have to have certain grades to stay in fishing, right?
Yeah, I think they require a C at our high school.
So, ma'am, what's your name?
Bailey Talent,
And where do you go to school?
Livingston Academy.
And where's that?
It's in Livingston, Tennessee.
Well, both of y'all come a long way.
Yes, sir. Not too far, though.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
What you playing? How has fishing inspired you?
It's inspired me to work hard for all my goals and not to give up on them.
Well, what are you going to do after you graduate?
I'm going to go to Lee University and then become a dentist. So, yes, sir.
Well, ma'am, I hope you do real good tomorrow. And if you do catch fish, you got to come by and talk to us.
All right, I will. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Same thing. If you catch fish, you got to talk to us tomorrow.
All right, I'll try to.
Thank you. Yeah. Young man, what's your name?
Dawson Geneva.
You stand right over here. I'm right over here. Sir, what's your name?
Andrew Molino.
And who do you fish with?
Dawson Geneva. And
this one right over here?
Yeah.
How's fishing inspired you?
I don't know. I just like to fish.
Well, I mean, you got to keep your grades up to fish, right?
Yeah, I'm homeschooled, so grades aren't too hard.
Well, I'm a homeschool principal. Should I come by and check on you from time to time?
If you want to, I mean.
I was just joking with you. Hey, where's your dad at?
He is back at the house.
How come he didn't come with you?
Because he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to?
No.
He doesn't care about fishing?
No. Not at all.
And your dad is a professional bass fisherman. He's won a bunch of money. He's won a bunch of boats, several boats over the years. Well, how has fishing inspired you?
I don't really know how it's inspired me, but I just know I like it.
but you go out and try hard to fish?
Yeah, we do. We try our best.
Okay, you need to look, there you go. You try your best. But you got, your dad is I'm going to say it because I know him. He's really intelligent about all the electronics and how to present the lures and stuff. Do you pay attention to him?
Yes, I'm trying to pay more attention to that so I can do possibly as good as he does.
I believe you can do better than him. But, sir, thanks for talking to me.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
Boomer Winters.
Where you go to school?
Whitwell High School.
Whitwell High School. I believe I talked to you with Peyton Sanders a while back, didn't I?
Yeah, you talked to me and little girl, Shell and Kentrell. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that little girl that had that big bass.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Yeah, it was big. She got big fish for that, didn't she?
Yeah, like 4 something, 5 something like that.
So where's she at?
She had surgery on her knee. She's at the house, so I'm riding solo this time.
Oh, are you? How old are you?
15.
What grade are you in?
9th grade.
How has fishing inspired you?
It keeps me out of trouble. I mean, some other people are doing bad stuff it keeps me out of trouble, and I really enjoy it. So.
Well, it keeps you focused on other things and something to look forward to and work hard at and try to learn different things about fishing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to college to fish. That's one of my main goals. Well,
I appreciate you talking to me, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, what's your name?
Dale Scarborough.
Look that way right there. What high school you go to?
Lenoir City.
Who?
Lenoir City High School.
Where's that at?
Just below Knoxville.
Well, you had a pretty good ride, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
What grade you in?
I'm a senior.
How has fishing inspired you?
I've just watched it all my life and always enjoyed it ever since I was a little kid.
So you always keep a certain grade level to fish, right?
Yes, sir. I have a B in every class right now. So.
What's your plans when you graduate?
I'm wanting to be a lineman or a residential electrician.
Well, good for you. I hope you do well tomorrow, sir. Now, one thing, when you catch fish come across the stage and come off the stage, we're going to be set up, streaming live. I'd like for you to stop by and visit with us.
All righty. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Sir, what's your name?
Casey Christopher.
Where you go to school?
Warren County.
Warren County. What grade you in?
9th grade.
9th grade. How can you tell me how fishing has inspired you?
Fishing's inspired me by it gives me, it lets me focus better, and it gives me good leadership because me and my partner, even though my partner's not going to be fishing this tournament, since. Oh.
Okay, start over.
Okay. Since me and my partner, sorry, I'm trying to think of what to say.
Well, how has it inspired you to keep your grades up and get along with people and that type?
It helps me get along with people because I get to talk to more people and I get to know more people since I'm in the fishing team. And since there's such a various amount of people, there's so many people that I can meet and learn with.
Yeah, but you learn from others, right?
Yeah. I get to learn from, Asa Robinson up there. He's one of the best fishers that's on my school, and I get to learn a lot from him. So.
Well, sir, I hope you do real well tomorrow.
Thank you.
And if you catch a big sack when you come off the stage, will you come by and visit with us?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
My name is Tanner.
What grade you in?
I'm in 4th grade. I could be fishing right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna be fishing off the bank. I couldn't. I fish for Franklin County bass team. My partner's sick, so I couldn't fish. So that's a real bummer. But
well, let me ask you this right here: how has fishing inspired you?
It's inspired me in many different ways. I've just wanted to fish my whole life because one day I was just fishing on the boat. We had a bumblebee, and I was fishing on it, and then I had one of those little Spider-Man poles, and I was 4, and then I felt a little tug, and then it just yanked me into the water, so I just loved it.
That's pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, you know you are the future of the fishermen today, right?
Yes, sir.
Young man, thanks for talking to me. I've got my friend Mike with me. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm good. A little tired.
A little tired. How them puppies doing?
They're great. New one's working out good.
I seen them on Facebook. You got some more puppy dogs to play with?
Oh yeah, got a new female in from Lithuania, and of course Silas is growing every day.
Well, are you gonna bring Silas to the weigh-in tomorrow?
Silas and Jewel, the new one. I believe Mama's coming over and bring them.
Well, good. How's your team? You got your team ready to go for tomorrow?
Yeah, we got. They come over to the house last night, and we got everything rigged up. And may have to make a little quick change in the morning, depending on the weather and water temperature and water color. But yeah, we're pretty excited to get ready to go.
Mike, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All righty. Sir, what's your name?
Austin Jones.
Where you go to school?
Franklin County High School.
Franklin County. I've talked to quite a few people Franklin County. What grade you in?
Freshman.
Freshman.
9th grade.
9th grade. Can you tell me how fishing inspired you?
It inspired me just to, it inspired me to keep doing it. It's easier for me to do, and it just calms me down.
If you're on a spot and you go out and you don't do real good that day, you still got you got the spirit up for the next time, right?
Mm-hmm. I keep my confidence up and know that I can do better.
All right. Tomorrow when you come across the stage, it doesn't matter. Come across the stage, we're going to have a tent. Will you come out and talk to us?
Yes, sir.
Tell us how much fun you had?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, real quick, sir, what's your name?
White Montooth.
Where you go to school?
Livingston Academy.
And where's that?
It's over the hill in Cookville. It's close to Cookville.
Cookville. What grade you in?
I'm a 10th grader.
How can you tell me how fishing's inspired you?
It's inspired me to get out. Something better to do than sit up in the house all day, and it gets me out, and I really enjoy it, just doing.
Build up confidence when you're out?
Yeah. Just getting out and being a chance to cool down and go see the world,
Ma'am, what's your name?
Katy Nelson.
And what grade you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
10th grade. How is fishing and what school do you go to?
Livingston Academy.
And how has fishing inspired you?
Well, my dad's always been like a big fisherman and stuff, and I guess that's just really pushed me to do more. And it's actually really cool. A lot of people don't like it, but you know, it's fun.
Well, I'm glad to see girls in it. Thank y'all for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Sir.
And y'all are the future of the fishermen today in the fishing industry, the rods and reels, the boats, and everything else. So I'm really glad that y'all got involved in this.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you coming talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. There's our future right here.